Hey guys, so guess who's 6 months pregnant? It's me! So 6 months gives you roughly 16 weeks. Let's go into 40 weeks. So obviously it could be less, could be more. But that kind of gives you perspective. I actually firmly believe in having everything or the majority of everything done by 30 to 32 weeks. Just based on my previous experiences. So that means I gotta get cracking. Which is like a symptom because I am totally jonesing to get things done. I'm very much, we had the crown molding like ordered, so it'll get installed, you know, or whatever. Hopefully in a week or two, hopefully. Crown molding for the nursery. I need to get all the furniture ordered. So that's the main thing. I've been a little bit more emotional this past week. And, I mean, I'm sure it's pregnancy related. I don't know. Just kind of like ups and downs. But at the same time, even with those like kind of emotional ups and downs, it's weird because I've also been more centered and more focused on my children. And I don't know if that's just because like this was our first week not filming daily vlogs. So maybe that took off some of pressure off of me. So like I just was able, which maybe the timing was perfect. Maybe it was just like perfect timing. I don't know, because it's like I was been more emotional, but I just have been able to deal with it pretty well. So that's been happening. One thing that's neat is that my belly button, so it sticks out. It's been sticking out for a couple weeks now. Sometimes it pops back in though, because if the baby moves, like it'll move. And then sometimes half of it pops out and half of it doesn't, because she'll be on one side, which is hilarious to me. Like, I don't know, it just cracks me up. And the other thing is she kicks up high, really high, higher than man, they say like at, you know, 24 weeks, 6 months pregnant, blah, blah, your uterus should be a little above your belly button. No, dude, like I'm telling you guys, she kicks up so high. And it's not, oh, and the thing is it's awesome kicks. It's kicks that Kyle can put his hand there and feel, we're assuming it's kicks, it could be punches. Kyle thinks it's a kick because of the power behind it, but I don't know, could be a punch. But anyway, she kicks, she has this one spot on my stomach, and that's where I always feel her moving. I mean, I feel her moving elsewhere, but that's where the kicks are. You can see them now. When you can feel them, I can have, you know, like Kyle, like I said, he can put his hand there and he can feel them, and he's always like, whoa, like that's strong. And I'm like, I know, it's crazy how strong these little kicks are. But I absolutely love it. It's one of my favorite parts of being pregnant. Just love it. So, but it's just funny, it's just this one spot that she has, that's her spot to kick or punch. It's like that one, it's like it must be a little like imaginary target in there, and she's like, haha. So she does that multiple times a day, and it's pretty much like clockwork. Like I don't remember ever being able to tell the schedule of my other two the way hers is. Her schedule is pretty on par. I mean, I can just like tell, like she always kicks a lot right at midnight, whether I'm trying to sleep or not. So, but that's fine. And so that's neat. We still don't know what we're gonna name her. It stresses me out. Actually, I get more stressed out the more people ask me. I'm like, stop asking me. I don't know. I think some people think we know, but we aren't sharing it or something, which I've never said, ever, not once. I always tell people, when we know, you'll know. If you don't know, it means I don't know. So don't ask me. Like, don't ask me anymore. And this goes for family and friends too. I don't want you guys asking either. Just no one asks, because as soon as we know, we will shout it. Like from the rooftops, we will shout it. The second we find out her name, I guarantee you within a week everyone will know. We just don't know. I don't know what to name her at all. Just nothing seems right. I don't know, it's weird. We have the name choices that we had on backup for Sophia, and we have the name choices that we've liked well, like, I guess since Sophia, and then they were on the list with Grayson. We didn't know if he was a boy yet, and we have those names, but I just don't know if those are the names I still want, you know? I don't know. So that kind of bugs me. That actually worries me more than anything else. Like, that bugs me. Oh, any other symptoms? Not really. I cut out the elliptical machine this week and started doing more just walking instead when I'm doing my own workouts, because my midwife suggested that the elliptical might be irritating my pelvic pain. And so I cut that out. I have to admit though, my little pubic area has felt better, so I don't know if that's related, because it was feeling better before I stopped. I don't know. It feels better this week. It's still there, but it's not as bad. I don't know if maybe I'm just compensating, like babying it, and so it's not hurting as bad, or if it really is better. I don't know. But I still plan on, I haven't yet, but I've got a bunch of information, armed with a bunch of information to look into, to find the right kind of chiropractor, and so I just need to do that this week. Just find somebody, get in there, have them do their thing, and hopefully that'll help. So in terms of baby stuff, we have a box that I've had since before we even got pregnant, that I started putting stuff in for the new baby. Not stuff that we kept, that's stored in a closet, but like, if you know, sometimes like I used to get those bloom boxes, and then I stopped because I didn't think they were that great. But so if there was like a baby item in there, I would save it. Or if, you know, a couple of times I bought something on like baby stills, you know, things like that, or was given things like from friends. So I have that stuff kept in a box, and so I will try to share some of that with you guys, but I'll do it in a different video. So, but then otherwise, it's like I finally started trying to make a list for ourselves about, you know, what we need and what I'd like to buy. And that makes me feel more productive. I like doing that. And one thing I would recommend to everyone out there is if even if you're on your 8th kid or your 1st kid, but you're not having a baby shower, still register, because all the places where you can register, I have not found one that doesn't do this. I mean, everyone I've looked at does this. Whenever your baby comes, whatever's left on your registry, you get a discount. You get like 10% off. It varies per store, but you know, Target and Babies R Us, it's just like straight up. Babies R Us, it might even be 15%, I don't remember, but you get a 10% or 15% discount, and sometimes coupons to buy the remaining items on your registry, which is really awesome. So I would recommend registering, even if you're not using it to give to people. You can use it as a checklist, and then you get that discount. So I know when we were registering at Babies R Us for the other two, they were like, put tons of diapers or wipes or things like that on there, put tons of extra ones, because then you can go in and get them for discounted rates, you know, or nipple cream or whatever. It doesn't matter. You don't, you know, put extra stuff on there because you can get a discount on it afterwards, and the discount is stackable with coupons. So if you walk in there and you have a coupon, you can still stack your discount with it. And so it's like, yeah, so I would highly recommend doing that. Even if you're having a shower, they're not just for having a shower, they're also really good just for you to do. So I finally started doing that. But yeah, other than that, no real symptoms. And no like specific cravings. I've been eating a lot of strawberries. I don't know if I'm necessarily craving them or they're just hitting the spot. I can't tell, but either way, I'm eating a lot of strawberries. And other than that, everything is just kind of the same as usual. Like, everything's just kind of going. I still feel pretty great, which is awesome. I've been actually, the only thing is I've been really tired, and I thought at first it was because I wasn't getting enough sleep. But I've been going to bed early, and I even cut my nighttime water intake down so I don't get up as much during the night to pee. And I'm still feeling really exhausted. So, you know, it could be something like iron is low, but it also could just be you're pregnant, you know? I mean, it happens. So that's the only real thing, is that I get tired. I'm just tired. I feel tired a lot. But I'll just keep trying to, you know, I'll just keep trying to do my sleep. And you know, I take a B complex vitamin, and I was taking it at night, but now I take it in the morning because it can help with your metabolism things, which can help with your energy. I don't know if that'll actually help, but I was like, what does it hurt? It doesn't hurt to try. So I did that. But anyway, not a lot left to report. I've been definitely connecting more, I think, with the baby. I think it'll help even more when I know her name, but for now it's just feeling her move a lot, and just having that kind of like, we're actually moving, getting things ready for her to come. It just makes her seem more real and less just like this mythical thing that's happening to me. It helps me like kind of step outside and be like, oh, it's, you know, about her too, and it's this little person. And so that's kind of a nice, you know, kind of nice romantic type of thing with pregnancy that, you know, happens. And I really am grateful for that, you know. I like that part. So alright, so that is everything I could think of for this week. There's probably stuff I'm not thinking of, but I think that's it. Just feel pretty great, you know, and that's wonderful. Alright, you guys, so baby dust to all my TTC friends out there. Always send them baby dust, because I think everybody deserves to feel and have their little miracles. So I will talk to everybody next week. 25 weeks. I feel like I'm just getting really pregnant. I know it works like that, but that's, I'm like, more and more pregnant all the time. It's kind of crazy. So yeah, alright, I'll talk to everybody later. I'll show you guys the belly, and see you next week. Bye.